Flexibility of FPGA routing architecture. The routing architecture in an FPGA consists of routing switches, wire segments, and their distribution over the surface of the chip. The connectivity provided by a routing architecture is measured by its flexibility. Flexibility is the function of the total number of routing switches and wires. Designing a good routing architecture involves a trade-off among flexibility, logic density, and speed for performance. An FPGA with high flexibility will be easily configurable. If the flexibility is high, the area will be wasted by unused switches, resulting in lower logic density. Low flexibility, on the other hand, allows higher logic density and lower RC delay. But if the flexibility is too low, then it may not be possible to interconnect the logic blocks sufficiently to implement the circuits. The flexibility of the routing architecture can be changed by changing the contents of the C block, the S blocks, or the number of tracks in each routing channel. Let's study the flexibility of FPGA routing architecture with the example of symmetrical FPGA. Symmetrical FPGA consists of a two-dimensional array of logic blocks interconnected by both horizontal and vertical routing channels as shown in the figure. The symmetrical FPGA consists of two types of blocks called connection block or C block, switch block or S block, where the connection or C block holds routing switches that serves to connect the logic block pins to the wire segments, and the switch block allows one wire segment to be connected to the another. Effect of logic block flexibility on routability. The number of logic block sites on which each logical pin physically appears is called as T. Low value of T means fewer routing switches, which means the switches will use less area and add less capacitance to the tracks. But lower value of T means that connections may be longer, since it may be necessary to route to a certain side of logic block. This increases the channel densities and causes the connections to pass through more routing switches. Conversely, choosing a higher value of T allows shorter connections and minimizes the channel densities. But if T is higher than the necessary, switches will be wasted. This slide demonstrates the effect of flexibility determined by T on routability. Longer connections is necessary for T equal to 1. Shorter connection is possible for T equal to 4. Effect of connection block flexibility on routability. The flexibility of a C block, FC, is defined as the number of tracks that each logic block pin can connect to. The pattern of switches or the topology of the connection block can have a significant effect on routability, particularly when FC is low. A C block topology must provide common wires for every pair of pins that may need to be connected. At the same time, the routing switches in the C block should be spread evenly among the tracks so that there is a reasonable opportunity for each track to be used. Given W tracks per channel, the design of a C block is easier if Fc is close to W, but for lower values of Fc, the C block should be carefully designed. Consider the C block topology with no common wires between the pins to be routed. One connection from pin A to pin B in this example must be routed. In this example, each logic block has 3 pins on a side and there are 4 tracks per routing channel. There is no common wire that can be reached by both pin A and pin B. So, it is not possible to route the connection with topology 1. Consider the C block topology with common wires between the pins to be routed. There is a common wire that can be reached by both pin A and pin B. So, using this topology, the pins can be successfully routed. Effect of switch block flexibility on routability. The flexibility Fs defines the number of other wire segments that each wire segment entering an S block can connect to. For the example shown in the figure, wire segment at the top left of the F block can be switched to 6 other wire segments, and so Fs is 6.